necessary colours to pull a frame back. Sullivan 2 away from clinching the victory. Clearly catching the blue on the break.
As full as that. Well, had a chance of getting in behind the blue there, but always got safety in mind.
Stan Moody at close quarters. He's talked a lot about the lack of young talent coming through, and clearly Moody is an exception.
Well, again, Sullivan very fortunate there, so playing the safety. Part of his game now. And that wasn't bad either from where he was. Tap on the table there from O'Sullivan, appreciating. Again, catching that red. He's fortunate.
Against James Watanabe.
He did take it on, and very nearly fluked it.
One.
Green to get back to the reds. So just trying to get in behind the brown, and played it really well.
You can't snooker behind a nominated colour. So you can't just dribble up to a colour having potted a red.
Good pot.
One.
Just a little bit heavy. And that's a great pot. Terrific pot.
9. Well.
And again, I don't think he's come. Yeah.
And he'll be right back in the match. And what a good response it's been. Looks confident, doesn't he?
So many people turn professional without winning tournaments.
Doesn't he? He proved that at the shootout. He wasn't fazed by the big crowd. He's missed that yellow, which will annoy him because it's only one snooker.
That, though, that can make a difference. If O'Sullivan can get the snooker, and it looks like he's got one. Got to be careful of the in-off here. Yeah, the job certainly is not done. Yeah, so
Ronnie, Sullivan, 4.
And that is an excellent. This time successful.
O'Sullivan needed a snooker missed the straightforward yellow. Sullivan got the snooker, and now
needs to slow down, otherwise that yellow's going over the pocket.
Two.
So Ronnie O'Sullivan, assuming the job was done. But it hasn't proved expensive. He does look very composed. I think he relishes these big occasions, none big. And he's acquitting himself very nicely.
14.
Most of them will be here to watch Ronnie O'Sullivan, but they're enjoying the match now because it is a match.
14.
Right back in contention in this match. Frame 6 of a possible 9. 5 is the target. O'Sullivan now with something to think about, Joe.
Yeah, he's... You can't beat shots like that.
1.
He struck that one so well.
Yeah, that was some riposte, wasn't it? It's authority looking to pull rank on the young man once again here.
7.
Just lost the cue ball a little though.
Aye, he's on the blue, if he looks at it.
And it's these invitational events where O'Sullivan has shown his best form. 6 red World Championship territory. The ranking events have been more of a struggle for him. Both lost emphatically.
Didn't get that cue ball close enough to the cushion. O'Sullivan knocked in a terrific red.
29.
The pink means Moody can tie.
It was a terrific long red from O'Sullivan.
That cue ball came back for the blue with no effort at all.
44.
Possible 69 break then. Of course, the maximum, quote unquote, in a 6 reds is 75. No stranger to maximums, 15 of them in his career, 3 at the Crucible. Which still beggars belief, really.
56.
I fancy that 147 break that he made against Mick Price at the Crucible will never be beaten in terms of the pace at which he played it, and he's been pretty pacey. Moody having lost to James Watanabe 5-1 in his first match. O'Sullivan will play Watanabe here on table 1. We'll bring you live coverage of that match from 11:30 UK time. It's 2 each now in the other match in this group between Jimmy Robb and Ricky Walden, who of course won the inaugural version of this event back in 2008 when he beat Stuart Bingham, who's through to the round of 16.
Checking the cue ball back down the table. And this table seems to have speeded up a little. Caught it much, much too thick. And that could be...
As soon as he hit it, he knew he'd got it wrong. And he knew he was leaving O'Sullivan with a chance to wrap this match up. Thailand in the past, O'Sullivan. He won the Asian Classic, a ranking event in Bangkok back in 1996. Won since his 7th world title at the end of last season. Ward's fine-tuning his game for an assault on what would be a record-breaking 8th.
Oh, well.
So this is an unexpected reprieve. Just 18 in it.
Good attacking shot. But it looks like it's going to pay the price. 18.
1.
Well, doesn't have to do anything with this red. Just pot it. The black's over the pocket. It was easy. Well, Stan played an attacking shot, taking the red on. And he's going to have a great future in the game.
1 snooker to tie for Moody. So not
Ronnie
quite
on
done
red,
yet.
13.
So that was the cue for him to miss, obviously.
You had to say something, didn't you?
He may have got second prize, though. No, not quite the snooker. Yeah, 2 snookers now.
Ronnie on sullivan, 2.
Well, yeah, they kept that green on the table with that brown being in that position where it is. Just getting harder.
Stand Moody, 7.
I really didn't want to bring that black off the cushion, but felt there was no option.
3 balls to work with. And
Wow.
that surely has
Ronnie on sullivan,
ended the match.
5.
So Ronnie O'Sullivan to this event. His first ever
11.
6 Reds World Championship appearance.
5.
The black doesn't matter. Stan Moody certainly did give a good account of himself, pulling back from 3.